and gentlemen, will you please be upstanding for the team's anthems? Ladies and gentlemen, just a reminder, England won the toss. Scotland will kick off the scoreboard. A bit of added information. The match official, Gordon Wallace from Carlisle. During the game, we'll be keeping you informed of the scorers and any team substitutions. Enjoy the game.
Hello and welcome to the Student Rugby League World Cup final, England versus... Hello and welcome to the Student Rugby League World Cup Group C game, England versus Scotland. Teams for you: number 1, Matt Elliston; number 2, Phil Aitken; number 3, Glenn Hutton; number 4, Bob Everett; number 5, Chris Eckersley; number 6, Chris Kinsey; number 7, Andy Hurst; number 8, Brian Dixon; number 9, Graham Sargent; number 10, Jody Moran; number 11, Steve Hand; number 12, Dominic Williams; number 13, Adam Jude. That's the England side. The Scottish side: number 1, Paul McMillan; number 2, Alistair Blee; number 3, John Ballantyne; number 4, James Hollow; number 5, Stuart McCarthy; number 6, Graham Thompson; number 7, Mark Burns; number 8, Richard Ribeiro; number 9, Kevin Rudd; number 10, Steve Bailey; number 11, Jason Syme; number 12, John Coombs Lilly; and number 13, Chris Houston. We just had a first set of 6 there from England. It's a fairly steady set, and Scotland are taking the ball on now. try there for number 4, James Horrow for Scotland.
Disallowed by a touch judge intervention. It was quite clear knock-on. I couldn't understand, Dave, why he was wasting his time talking to the touch judge. It was quite clear it was a knock-on. Forms the scrum, early chance though for the Scots. Alistair Blee's a racy, pacey winger. England feed the scrum, come away with it. Picked up a loose forward by Adam Jude. Tight defence. This is where it'll be really tough now, because these two teams are really psyched up for this competition. Basic error there, a knock on at the play of the ball. It's basic errors that are going to decide the game. I think the team that gives away the possession the littlest will come away with the victory. Bit of a problem with the referee's shirt, I understand, in that at the minute we can't seem to tell the referee from the Scots team. Comes out wide, drop off inside. Barnstorming run, well held by 3 tacklers. The Scots taking it forward and then lining up. It looks like they're wrapping around to the left-hand side. Here they come. Play the ball's too slow though.
An interesting change in the lineup here, Neil. We've got the scrum half working from acting half back. I think the Scots have identified out the right here that's where England are going to be the weakest, and they seem to be attacking that side there. Graham Thompson looking for a hole in the England defence.
Was he given a handover?
Where is he? Yeah, yes.
We can't find the referee. Good tackle by the Scots.
Scots look really fired up for this.
They are fired up for it. I've just been in the tunnel with them, and they were fired up. And it's basic errors like that are they're gonna decide the game one way or the other. Any side that can put together a set of 6 is going to put the other team under pressure.
It's in a very advantageous position that for the Scots, directly under the post, just inside the 20-metre line.
Second time this tournament we've seen this change of shirt. Unfortunately, the Scots shirt clashes with the referee's shirts. Nice vest though.
Aye, Gordon's looking good in that, isn't he?
We'll not lose him now, will we? If it was Man United, we'd lose him against the seats. Graham Thompson could be quite... Oh, big hit, big hit.
Don't know if we ripped the ball out here as he spilled it.
James out.
He's given a knock on.
And again, it's just there's no continuity in the early minutes, is there? Too many knock-ons. I think it's the first time they've seen rain for a long time that we've had rain today. The other games have all been played in bright sunshine and very dry pitches.
And a lot of the preparation today, Neil's been done in the hot sun. It's just a sudden change of weather up here at Gateshead.
Is it ever sunny up here at Gateshead?
Occasionally. Tends to rain on a Wednesday and Thursday evening when the academy are training.
It's a fine stadium and quite a few people in here today.
It's a lot bigger than me and Mick expected, I've got to admit.
Glenn Hutton down injured. One of the tough things about the competition is the squads are limited to 22 players, and they've got 5 games to play in 2 weeks. So what we're finding is that a lot of the teams are beginning to struggle now for fit players.
I understand that England picked up a fair few injuries at the weekend there.
They picked up a few against France, but they've spilled the ball again. What's he given offside? He's given offside, has he? No, forward pass is given. Scrum down to the Scots again. This is continual pressure on the English defence. They haven't been out of their 20 yet. Scots though have got to capitalise on this.
Yeah, I think they need to start and just settle it down, hold the ball for 6.
Graham Thompson.
Not try and score.
There we go. It's gone backwards, but again it's spilled the ball.
Scottish number 13, Chris Houston there, taking it from acting out.
Adam Jude, he's pumped up his Adam. He's an impact player, is Adam Jude. If he's on song, he tends to raise the game of the rest of the team. Graham Thompson's running across the pitch looking for holes all the time as well.
Fighting over the ball there, Neil. The Scots have still got it safe. Taking it to 5.
Last tackle, I think we'll see a kick, don't you? We'll test him out with a kick.
I think so.
Here it comes. Here it comes. Ooh, but it's a try. It's a good reach.
Oh, it's a chance.
It's not. It's not. It must be a knock-on. It must be a knock-on. They're working well.
Knock-on given by the
referee.
touch,
Yeah, they're working well together. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Adam's in there. Rabble-rousing. Be interesting race if Chris Eckersley, the England wing, and Alistair Blee get involved with each other, because they're both very pacey. I watched the Ireland-USA game, and that was very stop-start. It's very difficult to get any fluidity into the game when lots of stoppages for injuries and scrums.
We've only had one completed set of 6 so far.
Is that all?
I think so. This is Scots who tend to be dominating the game at the moment. England have spilled the ball 3 or 4 times now.
Who's gone into the blood bin? Chris Eck gone into the blood bin, replaced by Mike Simmons. Doesn't look so good either. Looks like a cut on the top of the head. There goes Adam again. Let's see if they can put a set of 6 together now.
That's what they need at the moment, I think.
Here's Jody. Jody Moran's a good forward. Good, strong forward.
With the ball at pace there. Took the ball on a few yards.
Chris Kinsey's a good player as well. Nice pass. Good break in the
Beautiful.
If they move the ball wide, they'll find holes. Just looking a little bit slow in the forwards at the minute. The Scots slow in regrouping. Kick from Kinsey. See this fullback running out.
It's a good chase too there from the...
It was a good chase. Paul McMillan though looks a leggy runner. But slow play the ball. England defence are completely set. Playing quite a compact defence. One-up runners though, no support. No support on the ball.
Looks to be the game plan in their half of the pitch. We'll be looking to kick soon.
Richard Ribeiro from Roughborough. It's hard work, this, isn't it? Getting these hard yards is tough.
I think got a kick on the 4th here.
Pretty sensible, I think, given that they were finding it hard to make the yards. And it's a good chase. They picked up 40 yards, and he's lost the ball.
Thrown the ball away.
Well, I can't believe that's a try. The tackle was completed and the ball flew out. It's got to be either a knock-on or it's going to be a penalty, and he's given a try. England will have to consider themselves unlucky to concede that. But if you give Alistair Blee half a chance, he'll be away. He's a quick lad. I'm certain that's just an early setback for England, though, because they've just not been out of they've been out of their half just once. I think as soon as they get regrouped and start controlling the ball for sets of 6, I think they'll find that the Scots lads will find it difficult to contain them. and he's pulled it to the left. So it's 4-0.
Because it's an important game here for the English. They need to do well in this game. The Scots have beaten Japan already by a big score, and England themselves have been beaten by France. The top place will rest on whoever does well in this, I'm sure. Have the chance to go through to the next round at least.
That was one of the tactics that the Scots used on Saturday in the opening game against Japan. They kicked off deep every time, and so, I think something like 12 times in the game they managed to kick the ball dead from the kickoff, forcing the opposition to drop out. I'm sure England coaches have watched that, but they've spilled the ball again coming out of the 20. It's going to be a real problem, and I think they need to address that problem straight away. Here comes Richard Ribeiro. He's lost the ball, but it's gone backwards.
Scott seems to be relying quite heavily on the big number 4 there.
He's a big centre. He's a big lad for a centre. But all the play comes off Graham Thompson. Well tackled by Chris Kinsey. But it's pressure, isn't it? It's all the time pressure. Little darting from hook. It's days like this, he's fed it back. It's days like this when the ball's slippy that they feed the ball, that they slip through underneath tackles. Looking to spread it wide now, but I think they've had the wrong passes in there. Good tackle. The passes were just a little bit slow coming across. I think they had 2 forwards in there when maybe they'd have needed half-backs. High ball, up they go. A lot of numbers there for Scotland.
Scott's just standing a touch flat for that one there.
He's given a hand over. Chris Eckersley runs it out.
Come on, England!
Well met by the Scots. The Scots are coming up so quickly there. It's not often you see Jody Moran forced to take a backward step. And another good committed tackle.
Come on, England!
Good break. He's away. It's a good break. They've got an inside ball. It's an inside ball. Oh, it's a good tackle by the fullback, but why not the inside pass? We're in a broken defence. Forward pass. Forward pass by him. All on.
Take that one, the Scots, I think.
I think the difficulty there was that he couldn't hear the call from the inside. Why didn't he just give it to the inside man?
I'm not sure now. The winger was pointing that way as well. He made it obvious he didn't want the ball, and the best option was on the inside pass.
It's a cracking tackle by the fullback, but he's paid for it now. He's flat out on the ground. I don't think chances are going to come very frequently in this game, so the team that finishes its chances at the best is obviously going to be the winner. Scots tend to play a power game, don't they, using these big fellas lumbering up. Stop the game now anyway to attend to this injury. Paul McMillan's on the floor. Obviously in a bit of distress.
He's obviously gone for the big hit there, the full-back, and come off second best.
I don't think there was any doubt he got the big hit. Looking like they need a stretcher. It doesn't look as though he needs it. He's up on his feet. It was good. It was a good break, and there was good support, but they just didn't choose the right option, did they?
Took the outside instead of the inside ball.
I think he's now elevated to walking wounded. Looks sore, but he's walking wounded.
I think he'll live here.
He's coming off though. Generous round of applause. It was worth it. It was a cracking tackle.
With number 16, David Miller, coming on to replace fullback Paul McMillan.
Replaced by 16, Miller. Scott's take the ball up again. I think we're on about the third tackle now.
Running across the field behind the player, the ball. Oh, double angles. Richard Ribeiro's through now. He's a tough man to stop. He's a big man. It was a nice move. It was a nice move.
Inside the pressure zone in the 20-metre area.
Mike Rush goes for the line. Last tackle. I think we'll probably see the kick. It's been pretty productive so far.
He's given a knock on.
Bad play, the ball. They're errors. The kick's been pretty productive for them in this first 20 minutes, and you would expect a good play the ball to set that kick up.
I find it difficult though, close to the line with the defence pressurising him. Tend to rush it a little bit.
Here goes Adam with another strong run. Chris Houston came over the top late there.
Something there.
I think it was Chris Houston coming over the top. I'd be surprised if
he was around, did he?
Well, I'll be surprised if he didn't pull the 13 out for this one.
13's too good.
He's making himself, he's making himself scarce.
I think he knows.
Oh, he's got 12. He's got the wrong man.
He's picked the wrong guy.
They're both wearing head guards. Looking pretty contrite about it anyway.
He said the right thing to the referee.
Yeah, he stayed there. Decent touch finder. Makes 30 yards. Takes them up to halfway. Preparing England for their third visit to the Scots half. Well, that's a high one. And offside.
Again.
And offside. They're going to put them in the corner. Now this is what the Scots could do without it. They've been keeping England down the bottom end, and now they've let them come 60 yards with 2 penalties.
2 daft penalties, unnecessary for high tackle.
And another 30 yards gain there.
England just 10 yards out now.
Here they come, rolling onto it. Chris Venn bangs it in hard. Good tackle there by Chris Houston. Slow play the ball though. They could do with speeding the play the ball up. Here comes Jody Moran. Pumps it in. Good hit.
Speed this play the ball up and try and catch these Scots off guard.
They're setting the defence very early. Now here comes the switch. Chris Kinsey on his own. Oh, ankle tapped. Just ankle tapped by Chris Houston. They're calling for it wide left. Oh, and there's the error. There's the error. It's gone backwards. There's still numbers. Look at the numbers on the left-hand side.
Scots are low, isn't it?
Yeah, he's given a knock on. He's given a knock on. I think he lost the ball in the impact of that tackle. I think we've already seen the qualities of the two sides, and when England move the ball, they can make breaks out wide, and the Scots just are using the big men coming off Graham Thompson or coming off the ruck to power forward.
I think one of the big Scots strengths as well is the defence. They've worked England off the ball on about 3 or 4 occasions now. And it's meant that they've had a lot of pressure on, especially down in the England half.
They're going to have to be careful though, because they did so well. They've kept them in their own 20 for such a long time, and then to give 60 yards up with 2 penalties, it just undoes all the good work they've done previously. Sideline comments from Abe Kerr.
Buy the Geordies like their programmes.
Have we sold some brochures, have we?
Yeah, we've shifted a few, I'd say, yes.
Good. And usually the ball held in the back of a scrum, you don't see that very often. Good powerful run there.
I think they're trying to catch the England back row offside.
Good powerful run, but then a slow play. But the England defence is set.
He just needs some work. This play the ball. It needs speeding up.
Needs speeding up immensely. That was the big thing with the Australians. Big thing with the Australian team that I saw the other night was the speed of their play the ball.
Further substitution with number 16, Chris Venn, replacing number 10, Jody Moran.
Richard Ribeiro put the indicators on there. Turned left. Good run from Mark Burns. He's a smart little hooker, Mark.
Took the right option there.
Yeah, he makes really good yards. Here comes the kick. Graham Thompson again. Interesting one. It's a good high one. Well taken. Well taken. Might Elliston, good catch. It was in the air long enough. I thought the Scots maybe could have got a little bit closer to him. But he spilled the ball.
Need to settle it down now, the Scots. Put pressure on the English again.
Yeah, Steve Burley picked some alert there for the ball.
Scoot there. For another drive, and then we'll set Graham up with it.
Here he comes now, he's coming in the play, shifting it wide. It's a good slide, by the England defence.
Took the wrong option there.
Well, the
Scots
didn't straighten it up quick enough, I don't think, and allowed the English defence to slide across. Chris Kinsey put in a good tackle. That's the way they've got to go, straight up.
Post ball.
Mike Rush, a powerful dart. He's a powerful little player as well as the scrum half. There's the kick. Oh, it's too deep, is it? Is that too deep?
Gone into the end.
Yeah, it's gone too deep.
Straight out.
Yeah, I think it was the wrong kicker. Graham Thompson's a pinpoint kicker. And hooker Kevin Rudd didn't look as though he was the most comfortable kicker. In fact, I'm not certain he's right-footed, having seen that.
I think they're playing him as an extra forward, aren't they, nearly?
They're playing him as a running forward with Mike Rush controlling the play of the ball and virtually Graham Thompson picking everything up. But they've spilled the ball again. The coaching staff will be livid.
Just haven't secured the ball to get England. And the Scots are just taking it up the middle at him.
I think it's just a pressure game. If they keep controlling the ball like this, it's very difficult. England are having to do a lot of tackling here. It must be taking it out of them. John Coombe-Lilly coming into the piece now. But the Scots have spilled the ball. It was a good, solid tackle. Could do with a video replay, couldn't we, see who it was, but it was a good, solid tackle.
I think the Scots have got Burns in at scrum half there, Neil. I think Rush is still on the sidelines.
Mark Burns, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Seems to be a reasonable set by the English.
Yeah, there's no.
Look straight. There's nothing fancy. Has a little slip ball there.
There's no wonder Mike Rush looked a big solid runner. He's half the size of Mark Burns.
He's put a stone and a half on him the last 2 days.
The last 2 hours. We're coming up to half-hour play. It's 4-0. It's unusual in this day and age to see such a low-scoring game, but I don't think either side's controlled the ball well enough yet to put any real pressure on, although the Scots are going forward with real commitment.
I think they're finding it hard to come to terms with this changeable weather, nearly. The ball's turned a bit slippy. Not used to it just yet. We're going to have to sort it out soon now, otherwise we're due for a 4-0.
I don't think so. Do you want a little bet that it's not 4-0?
Yeah, sure it won't. Sure it won't be. They're going to settle themselves down here.
Good, well spotted. They're running the angles there, but the Scots defence managed to pick it up pretty easily. Good kick by Kinsey. I think that's touched on. It's all on. It's a good kick and an England scrum. It's going to be an England scrum. It was touched in flight. Touched in flight. Now this will be pressure. Interesting to see what.
Pleased about that.
It'll be interesting to see if they put a set play on here.
It's an ideal opportunity for us. The first one they've had, I think.
Yeah, the first bit of luck they've had, really. Picked up, come blind. Well spotted by the loose forward. Was it loose forward or scrum half? Scrum half. He picked up Adam Jude well there.
Well, the scrum half is supposed to not let.
There's Kinsey. There's the gap. There they go, blind side. Look at the numbers on the blind side. Oh, he's put it down. The numbers on the blind side there were fantastic. They need to put a bit of work in on defence now, just keep them down here, turn the ball over, and let the Scots do the hard work for a while. That's pretty good committed defence, on his back as well. Good control, good control. Nice low tackle.
Seems to be coming up the short side of the field, but it's Rivera.
Good numbers getting there. It's pretty easy to commit numbers to the defence at the minute because they've not been pushing it through hands early on in the tackle count. Not bad. Kept them to about 25 yards on that set before the kick.
And they play the ball.
Here comes the kick. Now it depends on securing to the ball here, and England are pleased with that. Yeah, you see, that's the difference. That's the difference. If England had caught out on the full, they'd have been pretty pleased with the results of that set. As it is now, they've gone into their own 20. Good strong driving run from Steve Hand, well met by the Scots tacklers.
Slow play the ball by both teams, meaning that a lot of players are getting in defence.
They're all offside, these Scots, though. Kinsey's taken. He takes him further back. Yeah, he does. He does. Now, it will be interesting to see what he gives here, because the Scots lad's holding onto his jersey. Scots lad was holding onto his jersey.
Scots lucky to get a penalty there. Gives him a chance to put pressure on the English again.
Yeah.
Or is he going to take his chances?
No, I don't think so from here. Just steady touch finder. It's good position as well. They're going to get good field position here. England must be finding it really difficult now because they've done so much tackling in this first 32 minutes.
I think they must have defended for twice as long as the Scots.
Oh, good tackle. That's a cracking tackle.
Somebody found it too, huh?
Steve and Jordan on cracking work. And again, Jordan, good tackle, good work from Marker. Just looking for the switch, blind, goes open.
Runners there from Scotland.
John Ballantyne.
Jordan working out Marker.
Chris Bennett was, wasn't it? I think they're setting here for the kick again, aren't they? Which is good play. He's a big man. He's a big man to stop close to the line. High kick. Gone dead. Yeah, he's a big man to stop, but that was a hard kick to execute from that distance. Looking for a quick play of the ball now. Shortage of runners. Bob Everett, who played fullback against France on Saturday, came onto the ball well. Good tackle, a good offload, good pass. I think the teams are warming up to this now a little bit, don't you?
It's starting to run a bit. Game's improved a lot in the last 5 minutes. You're looking at a good game like that.
These are the areas that are...
Turn the ball over again in Scotland.
Did I just tell you that John Ballantyne scored 7 tries on Saturday? It's got to be some sort of a record.
Is he the 3?
Yeah.
Today? Scotland.
Good tackle. The England defence is so committed.
We're looking to put something on over that side now. Graham's going to run the ball.
Looks a bit adjacent, that pass. Good spin by John Coonley. I expect the kick. Here it comes.
Chip into the corner.
It's a good one. It's going to be a try. Ooh.
Not too far.
Going with the second substitution, number 15, Scott Gilmore, replacing number 10.
He's a big impact player, Scotty Gilmore. Full international.
Richard Rivera.
He's a full internationalist, Scott. You wouldn't have expected, this is a mark of how well the Scots have come on over the last few years. You wouldn't have expected to see them putting this much pressure on an England team. But now it's not unusual. Head guard abuse. Head guard abuse. Amply demonstrated by the referee. Thanks, Gordon. Good kick. Let's see if they can put anything on that. If they can hold the ball for 6 in this half of the field, I'm confident that they'll score.
Some risks. This time once.
Good run by Kinsey, but all the runners went wrong. He's going in touch, and he's not careful. He did well though. Matt Elliston did well to stay in field there. Nice quick passes now, slick passes. 3-2, 2-1. Oh, the wingers run through with his head up in the air. Chris Eckersley there, it was in for a walking day. Two tackles left in this set, is there? Blindside play. Oh.
Well, I think straightened up at the final minute there, England, and that might have just gotten the try.
I think they are showing the quality of their game when they get into that half of the field. I think maybe just need to go back to basics a little bit and concentrate on controlling the ball in difficult conditions.
I think what they need to do is control it for a few sets of 6. Get a bit of confidence back and then start putting the moves on they just put on.
And let the Scots do some tackling.
That's right.
There's only 5 minutes to go to half-time, so you know, the England coaching staff, John Kane and Keith Sykes, will be reasonably happy to only 4 down, having not had very much of the ball at all in the first half. I would imagine that they'll be reminding their players just how well they have played when they've kept hold of the ball.
Good tackle. Good tackle. Scots are on the back foot a little now.
Scott Gilmore with a good driving run. There's Scotty.
Around. Scoot there from Burns. We're looking for Graham Thompson after this one.
Bit of interference at the play of the ball as well. There we go. Kick and chase. Good pressure on him. He kicked well as Graham. He's kicked away.
Scott's chase is just a little bit hesitant down there. I'm not sure why. I think the full-back of the calibre of Aikens always going to clean those up. We're moving the ball pretty well now, England.
It's a good run, Chris Finn. Just getting over that halfway. Watch for Kinsey here. Watch for Kinsey getting involved now. This is it now. This is where Kinsey comes in. These two halfbacks, if they can get working, they're two good footballers.
Down the short side.
Let's see if they test this fullback now. Bad service from Dummy Arthur. Poor pass. Got out of it. But it was a poor pass from Dummy Arthur. Puts the kicker under pressure. So you enjoying this, Dave, or what?
It's an excellent game.
Well, I meant the commentary, lad. Are you enjoying doing your commentary?
For people listening and enjoying to me sniffling all over the place, I don't mind.
He's away. He's quick, this ball. Stewie McCarthy is quick. They're running down. I think it's Matt Harrison who took the fullback. Yeah, it was Matt Elliston, the fullback, closed him down and took the space away from him. And spilled the ball.
England pressure started to tell now with the Scots, I think.
I think it is.
So half time they should be going in with heads up, fairly confident.
I think so. I think so. We're just about on half time now. Ian Rafferty coming on. You see who went off?
Have a look now, Neil.
It's like the second, one of the second rowers.
Scotland's third substitution, number 17.
Was it
Ian
Steve
Rafferty.
Bailey?
Coming on for number 10.
Nice
Coming
step.
on for Steve Bailey.
Nice step from Kinsey there. Good run for Adam Jude. Good solid run. They've opened the pitch. And it was a great position. They'd opened the play right out. In two players, they were in good position to spin it wide. Good break from Gilmore. Half break. Yeah.
Need a few more.
Good work from Market. Steve Hand putting in the work. And again.
Back into the rut.
Yeah, well, it was good defence.
Yeah.
Good defence. Adam Jude ran wide and sent him back in. Steve Hand finished it up. Good defence. Expect to see Graham Thompson. There go the runners. Oh, wrong man. I think Graham's explaining in his own inimitable fashion that that was not supposed to happen. Good run by Chris Finn. They're taking it a little bit too deep, though. They need to be hitting the gain line. Good run, Geordie. Spill the ball.
Ball again.
I've never seen Geordie Moran spill the ball as much as this.
I think for England to win the game, we're going to have to start securing the ball.
I think that's just the key to it. We've been saying that for 40 minutes now, Dave.
But it's still true. It's still true. Young big man again.
Yeah, James Hu. He's a big man to stop as well. Big, powerful legs. Playing this short side. Overplaying the short side as well. That's it.
Basically.
Yeah, he's overplaying that short side. I think it's just about half-time, and well, who do you think will be happiest to hear the whistle go?
To hear the whistle go, I think the English, they need to just have a chat with them amongst themselves, don't they? The Scots can be fairly confident that they've played reasonably well throughout the half. They haven't spilled the ball too much.
They've played in the right area of the field. Here comes a touch judge with a flag raised. Mr. Orson. Welcome to the game, Mr. Orson. Looks like somebody was cleaning the floor. Penalty for cleaning the floor. First time I've ever seen a penalty given for mopping the floor. The word's gone out that it's just about half-time, so this will be England's last chance, I guess. If they push it wide. Adam Jude, same players before, they got the runners. Same players before, they got the runners there, but it was just a little bit slow.
Running a little bit staccato in the bowls.
There's Kinsey with a bit of space. Nice. Oh, delayed the pass. There's a race. Prop forward against winger. Prop forward against winger. It's a try. It's a try. Stuart McCarthy was never, ever going to lose that race against Jordan Moran. And that's a bitter blow for the English right on half-time.
Typical one, I think, Neil, as well.
Yeah, but it just came from spilling the ball again. Excellent pace from Stuart McCarthy. But he looked quicker than he was, I think, there, because he was running against the prop forward.
Kinsey looking to open up the field there, Neil, and missed the runner. Ended up with his try against.
It was good. It was a good tackle on Kinsey there that forced the error. But like you say, he ran at the defence with pace. Just pushed the pass a little bit, went to ground, and it was after that it was good night and God bless, because I don't think that Stuart McCarthy was ever going to lose the race against Geordie.
There's a huge question about whether he had the footballing skill to be able to just tap it over the line.
Well, he
the right pace.
He showed it. he kicked it?
He's successful kick there.
James who? Well done, Martin. That's a killer goal.
Right on the way for half time, Scotland extend their lead with a successful conversion there from number 4, James Howe. So at half time, it's England 0, Scotland 10. Thursday's covering in the cold tonight. Don't forget the top 3 beverages will be served.
The Scots can come in from this fairly happy. I wouldn't be too sure if they had that bloody piper going.
Yeah, they're pumped up, and I think they tried just on half-time. Possibly didn't do England justice, but they've spilled the ball far too much, and they were always going to be punished for it in the end. But I'm certain that the coaching staff would put that problem right at half-time, and we'll see a much different England side come out in the second half.
Big hit from the English there. Scots have come out all fired up, singing "Will you go, lassie, go." English have got to be up and ready for this. We'll be looking for the kick here from Graham Thompson on the 5th tackle. Good set of 6 from the Scots. The ball just bouncing dead. This is where it's going to tell now. England have only completed 4 sets of 6 in the first half. But they've made a good 30 yards there in the first set, and big number 13 from Scotland, Chris Houston, giving away a penalty for talking to the referee.
Anything to note?
A good set of 6 from Scotland, but they're giving away a penalty. England have made a good 25 yards there.
Just been
on the return.
Just been chatting to the sponsors.
Are they pleased with the event now?
Oh, the Halifax are pleased, I think.
I bet they're impressed with the stadium, are they?
Stadium's a wonderful place to play a game, isn't it? And what was happening with the injury? Was it a tackle or?
It was in the tackle, yeah.
Richard Ribeiro coming back up.
Number 8, Richard Ribeiro, returns for Scotland, replacing number 17, Ian Rafferty.
Scotland are giving a penalty away, you know, for chatting to the referee. It was unnecessary.
Absolutely.
Looks like they're going to leave themselves with some pressure early on in this half.
And
could just be what England need.
yeah, it could be. I just sense that England were put those bits of problems with the ball behind them. I hope they tried to sort that out, and we should see quite an open second half, I think, as the defences tire a little bit.
I'm sure everybody involved with the England squad have looked hard and beaten. They really do need to sort that out. They know that. And they're going to work hard this afternoon.
Must be worrying for them, though, that so far in the tournament they've played 120 minutes of football and they haven't scored a try yet. I'm sure they'll change it this time.
Time goes on.
Good run from Jordi Moran. He's made a few errors in the first half, and I think he's just determined to make up.
Now.
Here they come. Chris showing the gap.
No spots about Scotland though.
But there's a bit more fluidity in there.
Here it comes.
Substitution
Looking to create holes.
Yeah, there's a bit
backs for England.
more committed running than it
He's
was.
going to be working hard. Wasn't the cleverest of passes again.
No, not the brightest. See, the momentum's gone again. It'd be interesting
to the blind side.
But it'd be interesting to see now if they put a kick up. Well, they've spilled it.
Yeah.
They've forced a pass. They've got to a perfect position and forced a pass.
I think some committed Scotland defence there has left another England player on the floor.
Good strong run as well. There's no problem with the commitment on either side.
I think the camera would have brought out to you, Neil. A lot of rustling going on behind us here.
It's a Wigan company, so they're having pies.
I hope they brought their own up here, there.
That's a good tackle. You see, a lot of the spills have come because of the strength of the tackle that they're hitting into, but it doesn't excuse the fact that the ball should be held.
There's been some ferocious tackles going, all right. And it's resulted in a lot of errors, but I know it's a bit of a cliche, but I think the team that's going to make the least errors this half is going to come up with the spoils of the game.
That's right, but there's bodies lying around at the minute, like the Son.
Poppy's growing here next year, I think.
It's going to be England feed. Good second push from the Scots there. Disrupted the England scrum.
Oh, good tackle.
The relish, poor pass.
I don't know whether they may benefit from it, either. Pulling the scrum out, but after that back is... Well, that's a better pass. It's just made 1 or 2 go astray, hasn't it? Just at the wrong time.
That's a good run again. Good running, good tackling. Well, there's a second effort in the tackle.
Easy again, looking to create something.
Will drop off. Forcing the pass, they're going to end up behind where they started with the ball.
In addition
on
to
the
that,
last
they've got no men. No organised kick.
Oh, mix up there, that could be an offside. That could be an offside, he's giving it. Mr. Rawson spotted it. Well done, Mr. Rawson. Did well the touch judge there, because it was an offside quite clearly. Now, come on, England, put something together. I'm dead keen to see them do well, to just do themselves some justice, because they must be so disappointed.
Good hard run and good defence again from the Scots.
Jordi Moran's had a good start to the second half, hasn't he? Good switch, here comes the switch, wide ball. Put it down. Times like this where you know why coaches like to wear hats. Stops them turning their hair out.
There's something to throw on the ground as well, mate.
Well, this game's been played though, I'm getting a cricky minute to the left because we've either had to look to the right, have we?
England have had a lot of pressure in this half, yeah.
And
ball downfield.
And there's an error from the Scots. You see, it's a pressure. It's pressure that's ruined us.
Going to leave that one alone.
Well, it's almost a carbon copy of the first half, isn't it? Scotland playing the role of demon.
Big defence again.
They are working hard in defence, Scott. They are working very hard.
These kids need to put something on.
They've pushed it wide, nice and cold. There we go, that's a try. That's got to be a try. Good defence.
Oh, excellent
Defence, excellent committed defence. Philipkins, wherever they come, I couldn't see any way he was going to be stopped. And up strikes the Piper in celebration. Sideline comments from Mick Hogan.
Very interesting game, Neil. I think England should look to just control the ball better. They certainly did it better in this half than they did the first half. And I think if they keep it up like this, they're bound to get the first points on the board very soon.
Thanks, Mick. Mr. Orson's on again. The boys are falling out in the camp. I don't know what's going off here.
It's handbags of 20 paces, I think, Neil. Can you do it? So, can I do it on both sides?
Be interesting to see. Be interesting to see what the decision he comes up with here is, because I couldn't see what Mr. Orson came in for. Could you?
He's
Looks like
give an elbow.
he is leading with an elbow. Well, I couldn't see it at all that day. But
I think it was the man who came in last.
But again, it's good pressure. It's pressure again. Good solid work by the defence. And his ball's been spilled out. He's giving it back to one. He's giving it back to one. Now let's see if the English come away with something here, because it'll really set the game up. There goes Graham Sargent having a dive. Graham Sargent, Chris Eckersley stood on this touchline with his arm up in the air. He'd gone the other way though. And a poor pass at the end. Poor pass at the end. Coach John Kane shakes his head, and you can understand the frustration. These lads don't spill the ball in a season of training like they've spilled tonight.
Just saying earlier on, Neil, that England got through 4 complete sets of 6 only in the last half.
Yeah, I think that tells a tale. It's just Scotland's committed defence, but that looks as though it might have been a little knock-on as well.
He got away with it, Graham.
He did. Good defence. And what's he's going to give Holding down.
Oh, Moffat again.
He's pulled Chris Eckersley there for rubbing his hand in Stuart McCarthy's face, but he's gone down with a crooked ankle, so I don't know what that indicates. Maybe it was acupuncture.
Seen some signs of frustration, I think, there from Chris Eckersley.
Placed by Mike Rush, who's normally a scrum half.
Put Rushy on the wing, I think. Not seen Mike play for a while, but he was never the fastest of players when I did see it. But he looks to be organising this now.
They've got such a compact defence there. Look at that defence. It doesn't cover a third of the field.
They realise what's going on. That's beautifully organised the defence.
That's great.
They realise they've got to put some pressure on the Scots now.
No, they shoved it wide and they're sliding across.
Well,
they've not. I don't think that they've made a yard from this tap penalty, do you? There they go now, down the blind side. Good strong run.
Put the ball in the tackle there.
Now they've got the width this side. And Graham push it wide. Can always tell when they're getting excited, the Piper strikes up. And Mr. Orson's in again. I think maybe Mr. Orson and Mr. Wallace should swap places.
certainly seen some of the action, Mr. Rawson, hasn't he? Again.
Who's he pulling out? Brian Dixon. Is it Brian Dixon he's pulling out? Yeah, punch on the blind side, he's saying, but oh, now Mr. Rawson's having his sixpenneth. It's a good touch finder from Graham Thompson. In his final year as student rugby league, Graham now.
Some unnecessary pressure on the English defence, that.
It is, that's a late shot. It was a late shot come flying in there, wasn't it? There's that double switch on the blind. And an intercept. Just forcing the pass, though. Chris Houston forced a pass and then made the error worse. Made one error and then a second error just by holding down. Good touch finder, good quick touch finder. Good quick touch finder. And slowed down by hitting the pass off the referee. Scots only came up in one then and he was offside. Put it in the corner again. Here we go, down in the corner. Bob Everett. Down into the corner. 10 yards out now. The excitement's building up. Here comes Geordie, he's got to make something of it. The Scots have stopped coming up in defence now.
Moving it to somebody else, and they look a little bit thin on the line there.
I think they look
few small.
They look thin by them posts. Oh, good tackle by Chris Houston.
He spilled the ball out.
He's given a penalty. Given a penalty for stealing the ball. This is incredible pressure for England now. Let's hope for the sake of the England boys and for the game that they manage to get a try here.
Something can turn it into points.
Sensibly going back 10 yards, giving themselves a bit of room, shifting it to the right. Short runner, Chris Kinsey picks a gap. Right, well stopped though by the Scots. Good defence by the Scots tonight, isn't it?
Excellent defensive effort by the Scots tonight.
And another penalty. Kinsey away quickly. Can't play it to himself. Yeah, he's just lost it in the heat of the battle there. He can't play the ball to himself.
Any more?
They've picked their game up in this second half, haven't they, England?
Well, it's not that bad, really. They've picked the pressure that we've had on the Scots this half.
And the Scots have defended in a fantastic fashion, but look how compact that England defence is. I saw the game between Scotland and England in April, and a very similar game to this. 20 points to 10 it ended up for Scotland, but the England team was a much different outfit that night. Good tackle by the England team. They're really warming to the task now, but they've just got to, if they could score a try, I'm certain that it would lift their spirits.
I think a couple of points will do for it, Neil.
I wouldn't like to back on a winner at this game either side yet. Andy Hurst goes for a little dart.
I think it's been decided yet, has it?
Little wrap around on the far side. England are definitely trying to open the holes up. Looking a bit thin on this side, the Scots defence. But he spilled the ball and he spilled a double knock on. taking the first knock on, which was by the England team, so it'll be a Scots scrum. Poor pass from scrum half.
From ground now.
He's not played that ball correctly, has he?
Yeah,
another knock-on. I think they're going for a world record number of knock-ons.
I don't think they're far out just at the moment there. Kids are just supposed to play.
Pushed to pass though and into touch. Sideline comments from Abe Kerr.
It's England actually pressing this half, so it's hope they can actually get back into the game.
Incisive as usual.
Thanks, Abe. Again, who taking it back up the inside off a Graham Thompson ball.
Test the England defence again here, going down that short side out.
Defence not quite as compact. There's a big hole there next to the referee.
They push it a little bit wider, but there's the hole closed. Good defence by England as well. Scotland trying to push it through a few more hands now. Powerful run by Jason. And there's the kick. Here's the kick. This is where it looks interesting. Is that an England scrum? I don't think it touched anybody, did it? Scrum down. Scotland scrum.
It's a touch the England winger.
Yeah, he must have gone to play it.
Not many people who look confident under that high ball tonight now. Especially the one out to the wing.
Here they come now. He's a powerful lad, isn't he? You know, if you get him running infield, close to the line, he's a very, very difficult to stop.
Seems to be using him as an extra forward at the moment.
As they are with the hooker. Good tackle.
Pushing Thompson in.
Oh, what's he giving them? He's giving them a knock on at the play the ball.
It's a shame because Scotland certainly had about 5-1 out the outside there.
Out on the left-hand side. Certainly did.
Scotland will be a bit disappointed with that. What a change here.
Yeah, Phil Lester's coming on. Can't see who's coming off. Steve Anders, it. Steve Anders as well. A good solid defensive game, hasn't it? What the Scots have took one against the head. No, there.
Replacing Steve Hand, number 11, is number 15 for England, Phil Lester.
England just working it out at 20 now. Steady away.
He's got a little eye there, the Scots defender.
If the England team work it out, get good field position, they'll get space out wide. Here comes the play.
Here comes.
And they force the ball. I'm not certain at this stage that they can extract themselves from this spilling of the ball. Good run by Chris Houston. Kevin Rudd having a dart.
Oh, we'll see a little elbow there now.
Switcher play from Graham Thompson.
Houston manages to attain.
Yeah, good tackling by the England team. Good tackling, because they're under a lot of pressure here. There's the gap. Oh, the gap was there as well. I think he was trying to pull the pass back. He'd given the pass and then he spotted the gap and tried to pull the pass back. Chris Eckersley giving a little bit of a complaint. Hat ripped off, was it? Yeah.
He's gone for the penalty there, Neil. I think we could have played the ball, but
well, I think 5 yards off my own line. I think I'd have accepted the penalty. Here comes Jordy Moran again. Scott's defence keep knocking him over, but they must be getting fed up of seeing him come in. There's one there down, missing in action. Just took a real. That's Jordy twice in the play, but he spilled the ball.
Get it.
He came onto the ball twice in 3 plays there. The second time, just spilled the ball. Scotland using their wingers in now to take the weight off the forwards a little bit. I think everybody in the ground senses that now is an important part of the game.
The game seems to have got just a touch in the last 2 or 3 minutes.
I wouldn't be surprised to see a score now. I wouldn't be surprised to see a score from one side or the other very quickly. And this high kick, the high kick's going to come again here. It's been very, very good for them. There it goes. Fullback's under it. Scott's under it in numbers. Well taken. Great take. That'll do the world for his confidence as well. For that was a great take under pressure. Good kick. The Scots got numbers underneath. They spilled the ball again, but they've got away with it. Hey up. Handbags at 20 paces again, Dave. Here come the cavalry.
I think those two were kissing there. They got past the handbags there.
Penalty was awarded. They were offside. It was a big tackle, though. One's gone down line like a sack of spanners. There's Jordy. He's making big yards, Jordy Moran, now, isn't he? Adam Jew. Now here's the big time. Can they keep this? 3 more plays they've got this set.
Here it comes. Chris Eckersley running the ball. Good defence again from Scott.
Yeah, they've shifted them across there, 60 yards now. If they shift them back, what's going to happen? Somebody's got to go forward.
Yeah, he's over with us.
Let's see what we come up with. The smart kick will finish this. Smart kick, there it is. It's picked it up. It's going to be the first knock-on, so it's going to be England's ball. I think that just sums up England's night, doesn't it? In the first half, Scotland got a similar chance and finished it off.
Yeah.
England just unlucky. He was almost smiling for the newspaper, wasn't he, before putting it down? No, it's gone backwards. Yeah, it's gone backwards. That's okay. There's numbers there. Great defence from the Scots again. And he's given them offside. Well, he's doing his best for him, Mr. Wallace.
Not a job anybody loves taking that first one, Neil.
No, it's a real sense of urgency there in the team. Jordy Moran's really making an effort in this second half. I don't think that's where they're getting through, though, is it? They're not going to get in there.
Start to make a difference now, is Jordy Moran.
Here we go. That's where the breaks have always been. As soon as they could catch that last pass, they were always going to score a try out there.
They've worked the ball pretty well for 2 or 3 goals down there, and then they've moved it out right. We had a shot on the Scotland.
England all the way back to the game with a great try there by substitute number 14, Mike Simmons.
I'm glad for the English to score a try there. That's the first try in the tournament, and it really will give them that bit of confidence to push them on. And the Scots as well. The Scots as well have had to defend for a lot of this second half, and I'm sure now that they'll regroup under the sticks and come back. I'm pretty certain we're going to have an exciting last period in the game.
I think you're right, Neil. I think there's no danger that the Scots are not going to want to lose this. I think we may even hear the piper up soon once this kick's been made.
I'm pretty certain we'll hear the piper.
England already ready to kick off.
Did he kick it?
He's just about to now.
Oh, sorry.
Scuffed it a little bit.
I think the answer to that one is no.
End of the last 10 minutes of the game, that takes the score to England 4, Scotland 10.
6 points in it now. England going to put some more pressure on the
Tonight's
Scots.
official attendance,
They're going to
306.
spill the ball.
Oh, that's a button.
Scotland have come up with an error. England get the ball back now from a drop out under the sticks. They'll be a little disappointed with that one, the Scots. Confidence just rocked.
And that's
Simmons strike.
that's the area that England needed, because I didn't realise the second half's gone so quickly that we're into the last 10 minutes. I'll take by Adam June. He's got 30 yards to wind up at him. Good run, good tackling. It's not turning into a bad game now at all, is it?
It's been a good game. It's good second half.
Excitement. Well, when you see an England-Scotland game at anything that's not exciting, apart from soccer,
The rugby union.
darts. Good run for the English. The Pipers having to strike up, that's right. Now they're pushing it. They've got some confidence. Oh, they've got some confidence.
Oh, he didn't need to make that
They're not
pass.
forcing the passing in.
He's turned the ball over. There were 2 or 3 tackles left in that set there.
It's a pretty good piece of work by the English, and not the brightest bit of play by the Scots.
He's he's put his shoulder in his head.
I'm sure he's just down with embarrassment.
Looking to bring Rafferty back on. He stays down.
I don't think England needed a stoppage like this at this stage.
Well, they're on a roll.
Still, Scots will be glad of the breather, and who knows what's going to happen in these last few minutes. They're getting the hands there. Eckersley's gone all the way over from this wing. That's good direct running through. Good direct running. Is that Bob Everett? Yeah, Bob Everett. Good direct running. Good step from Kinsey. Sport play. Get in field. Spilled the ball. Spilled the ball.
England just looking to force the pass in the last
A little
few
bit of
minutes.
patience. A little bit of patience.
But that was good defence.
It was excellent defence. The Scots are really working hard because of their immense
Ball
pressure.
again.
It was a great pressure, aren't they? Both teams have picked their game up in the second half. Good tackle.
Shaking his head a little bit there, Bob Everett. He's just made 2 or 3 tackles and an excellent.
Good work from Mark. And he's spilled the ball. Now push it right. Push it to the right.
Scotland looking to slow the play the ball down and going down dead. It's on again.
Drop off.
Oh.
Into touch. No. Yeah. He's down the ball side. He's put his foot on the line. That was unlucky. He was so sharp. Linesman's flag was up like a rat up a drain pipe.
There's never any doubt in his mind, I don't think.
Scots under pressure. I wouldn't say I wouldn't like the draw out of the equation yet.
Still got a lot to offer England, I think, here.
Yeah. And they're getting, I think it's a confidence thing. They've got confidence.
And the Scots are just on the back foot a little bit.
And they're just
Make all the
chasing.
difference.
They're just chasing the game, and that's why they're pushing these extra passes that they don't need to.
Looking to make a substitution here in Scotland, I think. More tactical than anything else.
Steve Bailey coming back on. Good tight scrum from Scotland. Good tight scrum. James Hugh brings it away. Good sniping run from Alistair Blake. He made the good yards there, didn't he? Still in the 20 though.
A little bit.
Still in the 20 though, aren't they? They need to come up with a good set of 6 and a kick here. Good shoulder there. Phil Lester.
Maybe looking to pick early in this set of 6. Take the pressure away.
He's taking a heavy. Oh, knock on. England play down with a heavy knock there. Piper competing with Swing Low Sweet Chariot.
Right, Uni, I think I prefer the Piper.
From that distance. Steve Bailey making his way.
Ladies and gentlemen, just a reminder that if you enjoyed yourself tonight, the next live rugby league at the Gateshead International Stadium is when the Gateshead Mets Academy side take on Prescott Panthers.
Oh, good ball!
Graham Thompson.
Rolling back the heel. Graham Thompson, what a great tackle. He was flying Chris there, wasn't he? Chris Eccles was flying. Great
Played there by English. Back to the Mets at 6 o'clock, Sunday the 25th of August. Gateshead Mets, the Prescott Panthers.
Neil, will you send me one of these copy books, please? Big tackle from Bob Everett.
Oh, it's going to be a penalty. Crazy play from Chris Van there.
It's taking the pressure off Scotland.
You do some daft things though, don't you, when you're under pressure and wanting to do well.
Play the ball down there, trying to take a bit of pressure off the England defence, and he's come up with the error. Scotland don't look to have kicked it too far.
Still not out of jail yet, are they, the Scots? Richard Ribeiro again with a good strong run.
Houston.
It was a good tackle, though. Good tackle, good run, good tackle. 2 loose forwards. Oh, he's ripped it. Has he ripped it? Play on, he's given it.
Play on. He's given a knock-off.
Tonight's man of the match, selected by Seth Thompson, is the Scottish number 5, Stuart McCarthy.
Some of the crowd not too pleased with that one.
Yeah. Seth knows a thing or two about footballers, but Stuart's been in the dressing sheds for the last 25 minutes. That's a good run. Good run. Still going. Where's the support? I think that was the set-up play, and I don't think anybody supported him. Yeah, nice and deep. Good tackle. Chris Houston came up with a good tackle. There's the blind side with Jody. Now, last tackle. Let's see the kick.
Are we kicking or are we going to run it? Looking to run the ball.
Swan throw it.
Numbers. 6 tackles.
Good work by the Scots in defence again.
Just kept them out of the 20.
They play with a lot of pride and passion, the Scots, don't they?
The Piper's going to camp out now in the Scots in goal.
All the wall. Bob Everett's coming into this game, big start. He's injecting himself into the game second half.
Certainly made a difference. As he takes the ball up. Oh, he's got it to touch.
Well, I don't think he had the ball there when he went into touch. I think he threw the ball back. The flag went up just a couple of seconds prematurely, but won't make any difference now.
He tends to give those like that. Yeah. Anything but suspiciously like that, though.
Good wicket, right?
Oh.
One for the Scots. Forward pass. This could be the critical 6 in the game now. If Scotland all this and end up with a good kick, that could be it. And they're just outside the 20.
I don't think they're fussed about playing the ball too quickly here, Scotland. They're just looking to settle it down.
Yeah, running in to
for a big kick.
That's 4, looking for the kick.
Looking at it touch, I think, Graham.
Good work. That's 5.
Looking to bounce it into touch here, Graham, I think. Chase is on. Good protection for the kicker.
Good big kick. Well taken. Well taken. Got a running room as well. Got a running room as well. Good kick, good return. Good kick, good return. Oh, spilled the ball. Well, that just about sums up the night. It sums up the tournament for them, doesn't it? That?
For tonight's evidence, I hope. Yeah. Scots have really started to get behind the play.
I think the Scots have decided the results already. They'll just run it in one after the here, won't they?
Probably about time they got left.
Yeah, they'll just run it in.
They'll just pedal it up. They're not worried about yards, they're not worried about playing the ball quick.
England to their credit.
The clock down.
England to their credit are still going. And that's it. That's it. A famous victory for the Scots. And you just watch them have a party now. These fellas love it.
See what it means to the English as well too.
Look how dejected they are. I don't think they can believe it, and I don't think if they played another 80 minutes of football, I don't think they'd drop the ball as much as they did.
Scotland 10. Congratulations, Scotland.
That makes it pretty certain that Scotland are in with a real chance of getting through to a World Cup semi-final.
Got one game left now against France.
They've got to play France, but they've got 4 points in the bag, and they've got a large scoring difference. And they're celebrating with the fire of Scotland as they normally do. Anyway, for England, they've got to regroup and get ready for the next stage of the tournament. And Scotland, who knows, could be into the top 4 in the world.